What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? This is man JD, and this is Watch Stuff with Us. I am running solo tonight, but hopefully Katie will be back on a stream later on in the week. But we are hanging out tonight watching Creature Commandos, which is a new show that just dropped on HBO Max last night. So I'm guessing that a lot of people may not have been able to tune into it yet. So hopefully I'm getting this out a little bit early so that people will be able to jump on and want to watch it with us. But yeah, so we are hanging out tonight for a little bit, and we will be watching and reacting to Creature Commandos, the first two episodes, which were dropped on HBO Max today. So everybody knows that James Gunn is the new head honcho at DC Entertainment, or as they call it, in charge of the DCU, just like we got the MCU. So he's in charge of the DCU, and this is the first project that has had his full endorsement. So I'm kind of excited to see what we have to sort of look forward to. I know this is an animated show, so it's probably going to be a little bit over the top, maybe get some Suicide Squad vibes, but I am looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to watching with you. So if you are watching right now and you are new to this channel, like I said, I'm JD, and if you look at the bottom of your screen, like right down there, hit that like button, hit the comment button, hit the share button, and be sure to hit that subscribe button, because we need all the help we can get to continue to grow and develop this channel. So we're climbing steady, slowly but steadily, and I'm tired of that. I need this to blow up. I need to get to 10,000 subs like tomorrow. So whatever you all need to do to help get us there, you need to do it, because I'm doing all I can. We put out 2 shorts a day and a long form video every day, 5 days a week. And on Sundays I stream. Today I'm streaming. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow as well. So we're doing what we can. We just need to continue to get the support that we've been getting, and increase like maybe 10, 12, 13, 100 fold, so we can build this channel up, because I know you like seeing this mug each and every day. Maybe. But anyway, if you are watching right now, even if you're not watching this live, be sure to drop in the comments and say where you're watching from. I love hearing where we get people watching from. Like, we've had people from West Coast, the East Coast. We've got New Jersey, New York, Los Angeles is in California. We got somebody in Texas. We got a few fans over in the UK, one over in Sweden. Like, it's awesome to see where everybody's from. So if you're watching and you hear this right now, drop where you are from in the comments, so we can continue to put another pin on that map and say that we got somebody who is a subscriber to our channel that lives in this place and that place and all these other places. So yeah, that's super cool. But anyway, if you guys are interested, what we are going to do tonight is watch the trailer, or reaction to the trailer that dropped, I think, about a month ago for Creature Commandos. And once we watch that, then I will get into watching the first episode. After I watch the first episode, I will jump in and give my rapid reaction comments to everything that went down on the first episode and kind of recap it just a little bit. And then from there, after that's done, I will jump into the second episode, watch that, then do the same exact thing. So it should be pretty fun. I love watching superhero shows. If you are a fan of this channel and you want to go back through the archives, you can check out all the stuff that we've done in the past, including like The Boys, Agatha All Along. I mean, the list goes on and on. We've done a bunch of stuff that relates to superhero shows, superhero movies, and everything in between that. So we've also done, drama shows, like we've also done like the Murderer series with the Menendez brothers. Like, I mean, we've done some of everything. So odds are, if you like YouTube and you like to watch people react to stuff, you're going to find something in our archive that you like. We also love reacting to Mr. Ballin videos because they're entertaining and oftentimes unintentionally funny. So that's entertaining too. So if you are watching right now, please, please, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment below. Let me know where you're from, and we will get this show on the road shortly. Also, what you drinking on tonight? Me, I'm drinking on some more water. I really feel like I need to be drinking on something else after the day that I had today, but that's all right. So, gonna cut the music real quick. But we are going to right now jump into a recap of the Creature Commandos trailer. And like I always do, I always break these lives up into video on demand content. So I will do an intro and then we'll jump right into it. So on this episode of Watch Stuff with Us, Creature Commandos. It'd be good if I knew how to talk right. On this episode of Watch Stuff with Us, Creature Commandos trailer reaction. On this episode of Watch Stuff with Us, Creature Commandos trailer reaction and a little bit of a breakdown. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Watch Stuff with Us. I'm JD, and we are going to be watching and reacting to the first trailer that was dropped for the new show on HBO Max, produced by James Gunn himself, and the start of the DCU. This show is known as Creature Commandos, and I'm pretty excited about it. And if you are, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you drop a comment below because we are going to be covering this show like a blanket, and you can't go anywhere else but here to get your content. I'm making you. You have to do it. So without further ado, we're going to get going right now and watch that breakdown of the trailer.
I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
Aaron.
And it is trailer time.
And of course, we're doing Blind Wave.
It is trailer.
I love watching Blind Wave videos because they have like super true and genuine reactions. So I'm really excited to see what they have to say about this trailer and if I should get excited as much as they end up getting excited about it. You'll see.
Trailer time, where a trailer is put before us and it literally could be anything.
Anything. It could be lasagna.
Ooh.
I like lasagna.
General Flag, you found yourself in the middle of an international incident.
Oh, princess.
The United States is in the business of saving the damn world by any means necessary.
What in the holy hell?
I can already see that I like the vibe that they're going for with this show. Like the music is a little bit retro. And then I think the theme of the show is probably going to be just slightly retro. I don't know what time period it takes place on, but it's definitely striking me as a little bit of a retro vibe already. So we'll see if that actually turns out to be true. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Wouldn't be the first time.
Congress said we can't use human prisoners.
Also very violent.
These
I like
assholes
that.
aren't human.
Do you understand me now?
Who is she? We call her the bride.
I was born here.
Who's Jason and the Argonauts?
That's Dr. Phosphorus.
Why are you doing this?
It's business.
And whenever we watch stuff like this, I always find it interesting that like it's super hard for me to get all the names early on. So we'll see how long it takes me to actually get all the characters' names, because we're watching on Sundays, we watch Dune Prophecy, and some of those names, like I'm still struggling with them, and we're about to hit episode 4, I believe. So yeah, it takes me a little while. I wonder if it takes you guys a little time to get used to that too. But yeah, I'm guessing that this might be a little bit easier to remember because these are so like broad and different characters. It might be a little bit easier to remember their names.
What is that thing?
The Weasel. We know it has what it takes to
Weasel,
survive.
Suicide Squad.
That's Nina Mazursky. Last one is G.I. Robot.
Cheers to the Tin Man.
G.I. Robot reminds me of the character from Invincible that is also a robot. Kind of looks like him. No, it's not the same thing. I know it's not the same thing, but kind of reminds me of him too.
I know you all aren't exactly enthusiastic about this mission.
I didn't realize I
Music
had a
is
choice.
definitely like a whole like 60s vibe for sure.
Wanted me to be a hero.
That.
With a joy that's hard to
DCU. We find out the truth of what's going on here. We're supposed to be on the same damn team.
G.I.
Friend Nina. You're bound to see
Whoa, that's cool.
Oh my
I hope
god.
this isn't like
Oh my
spoiling
God.
so much of the first two episodes. I know it is already. I want to be
so
shocked at
hyperbolically
like some of the stuff I
violent.
see.
You
So
need therapy.
I'm almost intentionally not watching the trailer completely right now. But it does look
Clint
intense. It does look violent. It does look adult, which is some of the stuff that I like really look for when it comes to my entertainment these days. Like, it's okay to watch stuff that's like PG-13. Like, I just watched Wicked recently, and that was good. It was a good movie, but I always kind of crave that violence, that rated R material. And sometimes we as comic book nerds and like comic book movie nerds, we kind of get used to the Marvel style of things that is, for the most part, except for the most recent Marvel movies, which is Deadpool and Wolverine. But we kind of get used to the PG level of violence and, let's say, aggressiveness that those movies put out. So I'm excited whenever somebody comes with something that's rated R and more geared towards people of my age. Like, I'm about to hit my mid 40s, so I do not have time to watch all that PG-13 BS. And it looks like this show and the level of violence, I'm here for it.
You wanted monsters. You got monsters.
Die, Nazi.
He's not a Nazi, G.I.
I like the voice acting list. Like, let's see who I know. Maria Baklava. I do not know who that is. Frank Grillo, I know him. Punisher, right? I think that's who he played. If I'm wrong, let me know. I'm sure you will. David Harbour, we know who he is from Stranger Things and also in the MCU. Sean Gunn is the brother of James Gunn, who also played a character in Guardians of the Galaxy, I believe, or Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, so digging the cast list already.
It's a lot of names. Okay. Wow. Creature Commandos.
Let's see what they have to
I don't know a
say.
whole lot about them.
Yeah,
I
that-
also feel like Weasel is like maybe the weakest one there, but I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the
Weasel is always the weakest one, but somehow he ends up surviving. Like, I always think that that's interesting.
first like
Or at least he survives longer than you would think he would survive.
thing from the DCU, James Gunn's DCU,
With
right?
the new.
But I know that it's not necessarily, because some things are going over. Like, I know Peacemaker is going over.
Sure.
Peacemaker is connected with Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad had Weasel in it. This has Viola Davis as Amanda Waller.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's some carryover here, and that Rick Flag is that Rick Flag?
I think it's Rick Flag.
Yeah.
I don't know who.
Looks like
I don't know
Rick
who the
Flag.
voice is.
But Rick Flag is it? Yeah, is it? I can't remember that guy's name that played him, but he isn't around anymore, right? He died at the end of Suicide Squad, and then Peacemaker has like problems with, oh, I killed Rick Flag and you dick, you know.
I love watching stuff like this and seeing them sort of struggle with the memory of like characters and who's alive and who's dead. I can only imagine how it is for them when they do it, because they literally watch things all day and do reaction videos to things all day. Like, I don't do that. I have another job. And I just do this in my part-time, and I could only imagine how difficult it is when you have all these different shows and all this different information running through your head, and you are trying your best to remember characters and scenes from things that you've seen like 3 to 4 years ago. So big shout out to Blind Wave and the stuff that they do. I still think my channel is better, but you know,
His show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if like
How are we keeping anything?
Yeah.
And keeping and going through.
like, is this Rick Flag in the new universe or so? I have
the things that they're discussing now with the continuity and which versions of the characters are the legit versions of the characters is something that is difficult to follow. I think that I want to say that everything doesn't always have to be explained. I know that most people, when they watch stuff like this, they want everything to sort of fit together in a nice little puzzle, and it does not do that most of the time, especially when you have characters who are repeating. Some characters are brought over from other quote unquote, cinematic universes, and that's not even considering the fact that you could have an actor who played a character, and for whatever reason they can't come to terms on continuing to be that character. So when that happens, you got to recast or you got to move on, and then you get people who are left behind, and then you get stuff like this where you have some of the characters who are familiar and look like they're big screen counterparts, but then you have other characters who are either completely new or look and act different from the versions of the characters that we know. So I kind of go into things like this expecting it to be like that. And anytime you can keep that continuity going and easier to follow, I'm there for it.
Mr. Dr. Phosphorus, whatever, seems really cool with Bride.
Yeah.
I don't know the fish lady. I don't know.
Yeah, I will say the animation style and the character design does look pretty cool on this show. I think more so than anything, whenever you have a show like this, you want something that's gonna be fun. I don't like empty fun though. I like fun with a purpose. So if this can somehow tie in even a little bit to the things that they do moving forward, that makes watching something like this worth it. If you go into something like this and it's going to be, as they call it, an Elseworld story, I hope they explain that from the beginning and say that like this is something, just a one-off story, so that we don't go into it expecting it to continue to tie to all these other things and be part of a growing universe when it isn't going to be that. But from everything I understand, this show is supposed to be like that and is going to continue to tie together some of the things in the past of the DCU and the future of the DCU.
But that is it all. But I'll be curious to see. Also, the GI Robot.
GI Robot.
I don't know that. Like I said, most of this Creature Commando stuff I don't really know.
Yeah, you kind of get
it's gonna be like when I first watched Guardians of the Galaxy and I didn't really know like Rocket and Groot and Drax and all that
James
stuff.
Gunn taught you about that too.
That is true. I am not very familiar with all the characters in this, but I'm excited to get to know them as long as they're done well. Like, I don't need another show to watch that's boring and dull, and I'm hoping that this show is not going to be boring and dull. If you happen to be watching right now, I am doing a recap of the trailer that was put out, I think, about a month ago for Creature Commandos, which is a new show on HBO Max, and I am going to be watching that live in about 10 minutes.
It was done really.
I'm interested, and just because it's anime does not mean that it's not. This feels a little bit more like Invincible in regards to the level of what it's showing and its violence.
Showing a lot.
Uh-huh.
It's a mature cartoon for sure.
Yeah, definitely get Invincible's vibes with this, and the animation style is very similar. So I wonder if it's coming from the same sort of animation company, but I don't know that for sure. But yeah, it's definitely similar, and the level of violence and the way they show the violence is similar to what they do in Invincibles, which is another one of my favorite shows. We haven't covered that show on here, but I have watched all of it. So maybe we'll get that for the next season if they decide to drop the episodes a little bit differently than they did this go around on Amazon Prime.
Definitely.
Which seems pretty cool. And then they get a lot more liberties.
Check out the names at the end here.
Looks like they're gonna break down the names. We talked about that
Just because I
already
know that James
and looks like they
But yeah,
talked about the golden
I'll be
arrow.
interested to see what the show's like and see if I like these characters, especially ones I don't know from DC.
Yeah.
DC, I think I know less than Marvel, so
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be a new venture, I think. If it's not like the Superman, Batman's, Wonder Woman's, like the main Justice League characters.
I mean, I truly hope that this is the first of a golden era of DC. Like, I hope that happens. That would be awesome.
Yeah. I would have to agree with them. I think that the MCU has been kicking the DCU's butt for a long time now. If you disagree with me, share it in the comments. But I think that they've been kicking their butt for a while now. And I think the competition brings out the best in both parties. So I think the MCU could definitely use some competition. And we as fans are the winners when both of these teams, so to speak, are competing. So I really hope that this is good and everything that the DCU continues to put out is good as well, because the more good content we get, the more stuff that we can watch and enjoy. Nobody likes watching a bad show or following along with like some bad series of movies that are supposed to be tied together, sort of like what the DCU did before James Gunn's involvement. So I'm hoping with him here now, we're going to get some good stuff. So yeah, we just finished discussing and breaking down a little bit of the trailer for Creature Commandos. Just so you know, each and every week I will be jumping on here to watch each episode live with you, and we can have a watch party together. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. As long as you're not watching this like the video on demand version of this, because if you are, you're catching a replay, and I'm definitely not online. But if you're watching this live, I am online right now and reacting, and will be reacting to the first 2 episodes of Creature Commandos. And today is Thursday, so I'm guessing that those episodes end up dropping early in the morning, and I will jump on at this time each and every week and cover these. So if you like what you're seeing, and even if you don't, hit that like button on your way out, hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified each and every time we go live and drop content on our channel. Please, please, please do that. It definitely helps out and grows our channel, and we need all the growth we can get. My name is JD. Peace. All right. So we just got through watching the first trailer for Creature Commandos. Now what we're going to do is jump into actually watching the first episode. So from what I've seen, the episodes are like 23 minutes long. So that'll go really quick. I'm going to watch that, enjoy it. And then after the episode is over, I will jump on and do a rapid reaction to it. It won't be like a super in-depth breakdown, but it'll be a quick reaction to watching that first episode. And then when we come back next week, we'll do a more in-depth reaction and breakdown of everything that took place in those first 2 episodes. So we're going to do this first episode first, and let me get that up on HBO Max. If you're watching live, I cannot show it on the stream, of course, but I will be watching and commenting about it, and you can follow along with me. And if you haven't seen it, you can watch it with me as long as you got your own HBO Max subscription. Pull that up. Close that out. Okay. And here we go. The first episode of Creature Commandos. It is entitled Collie Wobbles. whatever Collie Wobbles mean, but I guess we'll probably find out. Just hit play. I'm going to skip all the previews and stuff. Definitely like the animation style. Hmm. Themyscira is the place where Wonder Woman is from, I believe. So I see some of this is definitely relevant to the way things are climate-wise in the world today. Okay, so this is reflect. So Themyscira reminds me a little bit of Wakanda, just a little bit with how they have resources there that are very important and they hold them to themselves, maybe looking to release them to the world now. I'm a weasel, man. Jeez. So they're using a loophole to get their stuff done. Well, how and why is this different from Suicide Squad? That's what I want to know. Oh, Project Starfish. That is from Suicide Squad. Okay. Oh, so this is the father of Rick Flag? Hmm. Interesting. I like the music. So definitely a offshoot of the Suicide Squad. And yeah, Frank Grillo is playing Rick Flag. Interesting. Okay. So GI robot is definitely a World War II soldier. World War II soldier AI robot. So okay, so they're going into the conflict that's going on in Kholistan, and I'm guessing they're going to try to find the woman from Themyscira to slow them down or stop them. I'm guessing. Mhm. I like the comedy in this already. One thing that you can usually say about James Gunn's like movies, especially if you look at like Guardians of the Galaxy, is that he does make you care about the characters, even though they're like a goofy bunch or they have flaws. He does make you care about them. So I'm guessing we'll end up caring about these characters a lot. At least I hope so. That's a sign of a good show. Also, I'm guessing that somebody in this original crew is not going to make it all the way through. If I had to guess, it'd be the GI robot. Just a guess, though. Just a guess. You know that. Yeah. Knew that was gonna be a joke. That was too much. Jamie Kennedy experiment. Now that is a throwback. I wonder, have they even said what time period this show takes place in? I don't think so yet. I wonder how close it is to present day. Maybe it is. Like I said, I was originally getting some retro vibes from it, but maybe it's closer to present day. Golly waffles. Ooh, Queen looks dead. Something's up with that mom and the daughter. Definitely something up. Hmm. Looks like Mr. G.I. Robot's a little bit obsessed with killing folks. Hmm. Yeah, this princess is not what she seems. I'm waiting for this to turn into something a little different. Says her country is corrupt and backwards, huh? Breaking down young Rick Flag. Okay, so this does take place 2 years after the stuff in Suicide Squad. Says you wanna show him something, huh? Okay. Mm, leading them into a trap. Hmm. Rick Flag staying on business, huh? Interesting. Turning her down. What is that all about? Wasn't expecting that. Maybe he's a bit more of a softy than we've been led to believe. Hmm. So we're seeing all the characters a little bit down now, I guess. Out of prison, but contemplating their lives. Huh? So where is Bride off to? So Nina seems like the nicest, most sort of like pure character in all this. Kind of like the proxy for us, I guess. I definitely like how this sucks you in. Like I'm already invested in the story. We get the shot of the Rick Flag package right there for no reason. I'm not exactly sure why Dr. Phosphorus is trying to attack Rick Flag to get the detonation switch. Maybe just because he doesn't want to be controlled by him, but I don't know. He's actively setting everything on fire too. Mm, This is a good fight thing. Hmm. So Flag is pure. Seems like Phosphorus thought that he was against them and wanted to just torture them, I guess, but not what he appears to be on for right now. At least that's what it seems like. So the bride is going back to Dr. Frankenstein's lab, I'm guessing. The Zac Efron wallpaper. Mm, Frankenstein, or the monster, I should say. Frankenstein's monster. Interesting. Okay, so that's the end of the first episode. Let me go ahead and queue up the second one. Got a comment from Derpy Entertainment. What is up? What is up? What is up? Thanks for tuning in tonight. Please, please, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button while you're here, because I will be watching this each and every week. And it would be awesome to have people like you who've seen the show, and I can have somebody who I can talk to about it and comment about it. So I'm glad that you saw the show and you loved it. So I just finished the first episode right now. I'm going to record a little bit of a video within this live stream, recapping what I thought of the first episode. So let me throw that on here. And like I said, Derpy, if you are watching right now, continue to watch. And if you got comments about anything that I'm saying, please, please, please let me know. And I will respond to those comments as soon as I'm finished doing this video real quick. So let me throw this banner up. Hide that one. On this episode of Watch Stuff With Us, Creature Commandos Episode 1, Rapid Reaction. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Watch Stuff With Us. I'm JD. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment below, and please share this out to everyone you know. And yes, that rhymes. But we are here tonight talking about the first episode of Creature Commandos, entitled The Collywobbles, which I guess is like a nervous kind of feeling that you get, like a girl or a guy that you like, or whoever it might be that you like, gives you the collywobbles, as they say on here. But yeah, just gonna give a quick, probably like 3 to 4 minute breakdown on the episode and what I thought. So I like it. As I said while I was watching the show, one thing that James Gunn is very good at, as we saw in Guardians of the Galaxy, is that the whole team ensemble type movies, he's very good at making you care about the characters. And that's one thing that I have noticed about certain shows that I've watched, that it takes a while to get to care about the characters. And with this, I'm one episode in and I already care about what the bride is looking for and why is she separated from Frankenstein's monster. Nina, who is the like fish woman, I'm interested to know her backstory and how she got sort of into trouble, because she doesn't seem like a troublemaker at all. Mr. Phosphorus is a character who has an awesome power set. Seems like he will be someone who is kind of funny to watch, but also has this side where he is very angry. I'm guessing that they're going to eventually reveal that he's angry about being turned into what he's been turned into. Just my guess. Then you got Rick Flag Sr., who obviously has issues about his son, Rick Flag Jr., being killed in the last Suicide Squad movie. So we do know that this show takes place 2 years after the last Suicide Squad movie. So we saw Amanda Waller. She's putting together this team. It's not the Suicide Squad team, but is pretty much exactly the same thing, except that this is dealing with monsters. So I guess at the end of the original Suicide Squad movie, they told her that she could not create a team of human beings to do the same sort of thing that she had done before. But she decided to circumvent circumvent that by creating a team of monsters. So this is what she has now. Who else did I cover? Weasel, who was in the Suicide Squad movie. I don't think that I should like Weasel, especially because the reason that he is locked up is because he has harmed children. So, like, that is not something that's cool. I don't think that that's anything that anybody should really be cheering for as a character. But I mean, he is kind of funny in that he is like 100% an animal, it seems like. And there for a little bit of comic relief, you have GI Robot. See, like, this is how you can tell that I really like the show. One episode in, less than 20 minutes, and I already know just about every character's name. GI Robot, obsessed with killing of people in in Germany that start with N. I don't want to say it on stream because I'm guessing that I'll probably get flagged and demonetized for that, so I'm not going to say that. But yeah, those bad people who were in Germany in the 30s and 40s, he is obsessed with destroying them. So I think that is that everybody. I think I covered pretty much everybody. If I haven't, please drop a comment below. But yeah, I like the vibe of the show. I like the way, I like the pacing of the show. That's one thing that I have gotten into, especially since I've started watching more animes, is that those episodes are like 20, 24 minutes, get you in, get you out, get you everything you need in an episode. The only thing I don't like about anime is that they can kind of like drag things on. One of the benefits about this version of animation, especially when you're dealing with American animation, is that they're not going to drag the story on for episodes where nothing is happening or nothing very important is happening. When you watch something like this, it's going to be boom, boom, boom. We're going to get stuff popping off immediately. So I'm guessing in this next episode, we're going to get some explanation for why the bride is looking for the monster. I'm guessing we're going to get a little bit more background on why Rick Flag turned down the princess the way that he did. And also, I kind of feel like that there's something up with that princess, man. Like, she came on to him real quick and was really trying to get him going. And of course, he turned her down. But I feel like there's some sort of ulterior motive that she has going on. But if you are enjoying the show like I am, one episode in, I'm enjoying it. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment below, and let me know what was the one thing that you enjoyed the most about that first episode. And if you are watching this live, I'm about to watch the next episode right now and react to it live. And then I'm going to do another video after this. But if you're watching this on replay or catching this, however many years, months, days, minutes after the fact, go ahead. You can drop your comment below. I'll respond to all the comments. And be sure to check out the rest of our channel. And just know that each and every Thursday at 7 p.m., I will be right here talking about Creature Commandos and watching the episode online and breaking it down. So please, please, please come back. And like I said before, on your way out, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment. Let me know what you liked about the show. I'll talk to you later. I'm JD. Peace. All right, so we just did the rapid reaction on episode 1 of Creature Commandos. We're going to jump into episode 2 right now. I'm going to take a drink of this water. If you can hear that, I apologize, but we're going to jump into episode 2 right now. And then after we watch episode 2, I'm going to do a reaction to that one too. This episode is entitled The Tourmaline Necklace. I do like that this show is a little bit raunchy. Like, not gonna lie, they showed a little bit more than what I was expecting when the princess was trying to get with Rick Flag. Dang, whose body is this? Oh no, all chopped up. Is this the bride? Yeah, 1831. Wow. So are they calling him the Beast? I think that's David Harbour's character, is what I from what I understand. Looks like Frankenstein is having a little trouble controlling his monster. Eric. Oh, so she's like basically stitched together pieces from other randoms. Hmm. Yeah, I want to know what powers the bride has. Okay, so he is known as Frankenstein then. All right. If you are watching right now, we are watching episode 2 of Creature Commandos. It is just starting. So if you got an HBO Max subscription and you haven't watched it yet, you can jump in and watch it with me. Like I said, the episode is just starting. And if you do or you've already watched it, drop your comments and I'd love to talk about it as we watch it. Big shout out to Mike, Total Dragon Channel. I love that name. But yeah, it is out. It dropped yesterday at like 3 in the morning or something like that, or last night at like 3 in the morning. So um yeah, I'm watching it right now. And you should join in and watch it too. Or at least go back and queue it up with episode 1 and watch it while I watch it. And you can kind of get my commentary as you watch it, which is pretty cool. And then next week we do a live stream each and every Thursday, 7 p.m. And I'll be watching the episode then. So then maybe next week you can wait and watch it with me. I still feel like something is up with this lady, man. This princess. I'm watching episode 2 of oh man. Watching episode 2 of Creature Commandos right now. If you have watched already, drop your comments. If not, you can join in and watch me at the same time. I like how they explain why she didn't know what was going on. Like that's pretty cool. Huh. So I get that she would be afraid of Frankenstein initially. I get that. Hmm. So yeah, what's the significance of this necklace that she's looking for? I mean, I enjoy this story about the bride, but I hope we continue to get more of the other characters too. And this one doesn't just focus on her story, unless her story is really good. But we'll see, I guess. So here's one of the ladies from Themyscira. Yeah, what is up with this lady, man? Hmm. Oh man, Rick couldn't resist, I guess. I do. There's something up with that, man. Hmm. So Phosphorus can kind of understand what Weasel is saying, sort of like a Groot rocket thing. And I like the running joke that nobody can tell like what the expression is that Phosphorus has. And I do like the adult nature of this show. I give him that. Dude, this Frankenstein's a little bit aggressive. Need to slow it down a little bit. Aggressive love. Oh man. Frankenstein got some emotional issues, yo. I wonder, does the bride love the doctor like a dad or like a lover? That's my question right now. Explaining to her what a gift is. Okay. So obviously that's the significance of the necklace. I still haven't quite remembered why the Themyscira lady is trying to kill the bride. I guess that's what they're there for, to take them out anyway, I guess. Mm. It is funny how the people of this country are all obsessed with like American culture, but really like American culture from the 90s and 2000s, not current. Okay, haven't really seen the bride have any powers yet. She does seem to be pretty strong, pretty big. Okay, definitely strong. So maybe that's what it is. She's just got super strength. Yeah, definitely super strength. Pretty good fighter too, it seems. Dang. Yeah, good fighter, definitely strong. I don't see her being able to beat this lady though. Oh, and he did get it on with her. I figured. Ooh, and Frankenstein gonna take him out. So yeah, the doctor got it on with the bride. Frankenstein found out. Sure, he took out the doctor. Mm. It's like a kick to the lady parts. Yeah, Cersei's magic powers are pretty cool. Kind of like wobbly, wavy, inflatable tube hands. Oh no. Nina got shot. So how long can Nina be okay? Okay, well it's raining, so she should be all right for at least a little bit. Yep, knew that was gonna happen, and she wasn't gonna like that. So that's how she lost the necklace. I like the music choices in this too. This is good. So man, Frankenstein's been trying to get her for close to 100 years. More than 100 years, maybe closer to 150, 175 years. I don't remember what the first timestamp was, but we're all the way up to 1890s now. 1912. I wonder how she keeps getting away from him. And I guess since they aren't technically alive, they would live forever, right? Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Dang. All right. So that episode is over. Man, it's over quick. All right. So we finished watching the episode. Now I'm going to jump into doing a little short, rapid reaction on the second episode of Creature Commandos. And then we're going to shut the stream down unless you guys are on here and want to chat and talk. And I will hang around then. But if not, and you want to be quiet, I'm going to have to end this thing. But yeah, let me get everything set up for that. Like that. Throw this on here. On this episode of Watch Stuff with Us, Creature Commandos, Episode 2, Rapid Reaction. Thanks for tuning into another episode of Watch Stuff with Us. I'm JD. Please, please, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment below, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I go live doing more information, shows, breakdown, reviews, recaps of Creature Commandos, because I am digging this show. So just watch the second episode and I'm going to do a quick reaction and a recap of the things that took place in this episode. So let's deal with one of the lesser things that we saw was that the princess and Rick Flag hooked up. I got a feeling, as I said before, that that princess is not what she seems, and she was really, really, really trying to get with Rick Flag. So maybe there's something in his seed that she's after or something like that, or maybe she just needs to get pregnant or something. There's something up with that. That is not what it seems. She just doesn't like him just to like him. There's something there that she is trying to get from him. And she was able to at least progress their relationship. We can call it progressing the relationship, but yeah, she was able to do that. And it seems as though I don't know if he's necessarily falling for her, but she was able to wear him down enough that he was able to give in. So that ended up happening. The main portion of this episode, which was entitled The Tourmaline Necklace, is that it was a flashback episode and background on the bride, and who we know is Frankenstein's bride. So basically, she was created by the doctor, and she was supposed to be Frankenstein's partner, who he was supposed to fall in love with. Frankenstein was all about her. He was digging her. She was like a child, though, so the doctor had to spend tons of time with her and cultivate their relationship. They don't show Frankenstein doing any of that, but they do show the doctor doing it a lot. So obviously she gets close to the doctor. As I was watching the episode, I was wondering if it was going to turn into something else, and it 100% did. I was like, is this going to be just like a dad-daughter type of relationship or something a little bit more? And lo and behold, they end up hooking up. Frankenstein sees it and immediately starts crying and is angry and like lashes out at the doctor. So you think that it's over and they get over it, but you get another flashback at some time. I don't know how much time had passed, but the bride comes in, and obviously Frankenstein has done something because he's kind of like apologizing to her, and then he moves out the way, and you see the doctor has been hurt and is no longer on this planet, in this astral plane, let's call it that. He's deceased, and the bride gets upset and they fight. So then you get sort of a flash forward through time, and you see the bride and Frankenstein sort of going at it through the years. And we know that Frankenstein now is on his way to where the bride is at. So eventually they're going to meet up and have a confrontation. So what I'm wondering coming out of this episode is, are they going to be able to have some sort of relationship going forward? Is he going to be part of the team? I know there's a pretty big name actor playing him by the name of David Harbour. So it'd be interesting if he just signed on for, 2 or 3 episodes and then he's going to either go away or die. So I would think that he might end up being part of the team too. The rest of the characters in this episode, well, Nina, I should say, she was with the bride for this journey, and the rest of the characters were kind of left back at the castle, and then eventually we're going to help out Nina and the bride because Cersei showed up and was wrecking shop with them. So they went to go help her, but they got there too late, and it looks like we end the episode with the bride getting knocked out and Nina gasping for air because her helmet got broken, and she is a water creature and is struggling to survive in the fresh air. So I'm guessing that she's not going to die, that they're keeping her alive. And I don't know where we're going to go with this next episode. I want to know what is the reasoning, or what is Cersei and her team going to end up doing with the bride and Nina. And I'm guessing that next episode is going to be a rescue mission for them. But just some thoughts in general after the first 2 episodes. Like, I'm digging it. And like I said before, I know all the characters' names. I feel like there's another show I do called Doom Prophecy, and I recap and watch every episode of that. And I do it every Sunday night, 7 p.m. Central Time, if you ever want to join in and watch that. But on that show, I don't know all the characters. I feel like after 40 minutes of this, even though I've watched 12, probably close to 150 minutes of the Doom Prophecy show, and I know more about the characters on this than I do on there, and it's only been 40 minutes. Like, this is a sign of a very well done show, and a show that keeps my interest. And I notice, like, the 25 minutes, it comes in, comes out, hits you real quick, and then you're on to the next thing. And they always, like, or in these first 2 episodes, they kind of left you on a cliffhanger, which is awesome. So I'm digging this show. Are you digging this show? That's what I want to know. Drop a comment below and let me know what you thought of the first 2 episodes. We had some people who were watching with us, and while they were watching, they were saying like, "Oh man, I didn't know this was out." Yes, it's out. And "Oh man, this show is great." Yeah, it is great. So if you want to join in on the fun, every Thursday I will be here at 7 p.m. Central Time to watch the next episode. Before we start, we'll break down the previous episode, and then we'll jump into the next episode. So if you want to join in on the watch party, be my guest and come and have some fun with me. Otherwise, if you're watching this right now, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment below, and let me know what you liked about the first episode or the first 2 episodes, and what you think is going to happen in the rest of the series. I appreciate you for coming out and hanging out with me and watching some stuff with me. I'm JD. Peace. All right, folks. So there you have it, man. That was kind of like coming on and getting this done in like an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. But yeah, this show, I can dig it, man. I really want to see what's going to happen moving forward. If you like this stream, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment below, and let me know what you liked about the show, what you liked about the stream, what you would like to see me talk about next time. Anything, everything goes. And I would love to continue to do this, and especially do it and not just talk to myself, but talk to people who are also watching the show and digging it and enjoying it. So please check the show out. If you want, go back and sync up your watch with mine so that you can watch the episode at home or wherever you're at and listen to my comments at the same time, and then it'll be like we're kind of virtually watching it together, which is my goal. We've done that with a few shows and it's turned out great. So I'm excited to do that with this show. And like I said, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment below. Each and everything that you guys do to communicate with me helps our channel. We are trying to get to 250 subscribers, and we're like painstakingly close right now, and you can make a difference. So hit that sub button. Like I said, if you like the channel, please check out everything else that we do. We react to Mr. Ballin videos, we react to murder mystery shows, we reacted to the entire series of Love is Blind, we did The Boys, just so many shows, Monsters, the Lionel Eric Menendez story, the Jeffrey Dahmer version of that story too. Like, we've done so much. So if you enjoy us, please go and subscribe and check out all the other content that we're doing. So like I said, I will be back here this week on Sunday 100% to cover the next episode of Doom Prophecy. Then I'll be back next Thursday to cover the next episode of Creature Commandos, and I think either tomorrow, as in Friday, or Saturday, me and Katie will be on to do another fun stream. So I don't know if it's going to be Mr. Ballin or if it's going to be something else, but we will be on to do that. So please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, come hang out with us and be a part of our family. So yeah, appreciate you. Thanks for coming by. I will see you when I see you. Peace.